Right now, in this moment of life where quarantine is in full flow, you have such a great opportunity to create something amazing for your future. So I believe that you have a couple of options now. You can either choose to spend your time playing video games and binging out on Netflix, or you can use it productively to create something, to learn something new and set yourself up for your future. Personally, I think a little combination of the two to find some balance is good. Hey everyone, my name's Paul Wadsworth and I'm the founder of intralifestyle.com. I'm here to help you live with greater health, happiness and freedom. Now the first thing that I'm going to recommend that you can do with all of this time while you're stuck at home is take an online course. Is there something that you've been putting off for a while? Maybe there's something that you've always wanted to learn but you just haven't quite had the time, or you've been busy doing other stuff. Well, there's no excuses now. If you're stuck at home, then you have the time to do that. And there's a bunch of resources out there for free where you can actually take courses at zero cost, and I'll post a link below this video to some that I use myself. The second one on the list, take this time to learn something new through reading books. Now, as you can see from behind me, I'm a big fan of reading, and I believe that the knowledge you can gain from books have the power to change your life. And below this video in the description, I'm going to post 5 of my favorite books as some recommendations that you can get going. But if there's any books that have been on your list for a while, or maybe you have an Audible account to listen to an audiobook, it would be a great time to dig in there and gain some knowledge. The next thing that I recommend is use this time to learn a new skill. And this could be anything. It could be learning to cook. You could use it to learn an instrument or learn a new skill online, again through a course of some kind. But with this time, you can use it creatively as well, and that's going to be good for expansion. It's going to be good for your mindset and for your mental well-being. Another really important thing that I think everyone should do right now is some self-exploration. Now, what I mean by that is dig deep, look inside yourself, try and understand more about yourself, figure out what you really want in life. Why do you do what you do? What's your purpose? What are you about? You know, if you can dig in and get real clear on those things, your purpose, ask yourself some questions that provoke you to think on a deeper level and get outside of your head a little bit and more into your heart, and try and figure out what it is that you really want in your life. What direction do you want to go in? Spend some time to meditate and connect with yourself. It's great for your mindset, for your mental health, for your physical health, and overall your energy levels. Self-exploration is going to help you grow as a person. And then on top of that, create an actual vision and visualize it and set goals for the life that you would like to live. Maybe this time has given you some anxiety, some stress, some worry, some fear, and you're unsure about what the future looks like. Maybe it's so painful that you don't want to let this happen to you again. Use it to set goals and get some clarity and direction so that you can start moving forwards to where you want to go in life. And maybe you've considered this thing already and it's been something on your mind for a while, or potentially this could spark the interest in that, but consider starting an online business. You know, there's so many opportunities out there today to make money online, to make passive income, to invest your money, to share your passion and help other people. Just to give you a couple of ideas, Amazon is still booming right now. You could start a retail store on Amazon. You could start publishing books on Amazon, which I do myself, and make money that way. You could look at doing some freelancing work depending on your niche. There's websites like Upwork, which allow you to do freelance work online and find clients that way. I've hired people myself on there before. I've hired graphic designers, I've hired writers, I've hired people to edit certain videos I've used. So there's many opportunities out there. It's just figuring out what you would like, and if it's something that interests you, then definitely explore that. And I'll create more content on this in the future. So if you have any specific questions around this, then feel free to leave a comment and I'll create some content. I can get back to you on that. And then of course, one of the big things that has stopped people right now, massively impacting so many people, is that the gyms have closed. And for myself, this has massively impacted me because my main business is working as a fitness coach and working with my clients in a gym. Now, because of everything that's going on, and rightfully so, the gyms have closed down at this moment in time. So that has impacted myself. It's impacted thousands of other people, probably hundreds of thousands worldwide, in terms of their business and also general population, millions of people that just want to stay fit. So what I've actually done to help you, I've created another video showing you some workouts, some exercises you can do at home, and you can download that as a free PDF. And I've also got like an online training platform if you're interested in looking at that. But working out at home is going to keep you in that good mindset. It's going to help you stay fit and healthy during this difficult time. Another really good thing to do now is look for opportunities. You know, when most people were stuck in fear, there's always an opportunity around. If you look at when the last recession was, many successful companies were actually founded during recessions. This is a time of opportunity. And talking of companies and opportunities, if you have any money to invest, now would be a really good time to start looking into the stock market, to look at some ETFs and ways that you can invest your money at a highly discounted rate that's going to grow for you and compound over time. I myself am going to be investing very shortly. I have some investments already and I'm just kind of watching the markets, but I'm not an expert on that and I don't want to advise anyone what to look for and what to do. But I would just say it's definitely worth doing some research into it and taking a look and see if it's something that you might be interested in learning. And then an obvious one is use this time to connect with people, to connect with loved ones. For myself, all of my family, a lot of my friends live in England. So using that time to connect with them on video calls, catching up with friends over Facebook chat and people you haven't spoke to in a while. Maybe you've just been busy with life and things are sort of going by, and then this is a time where the isolation, we're not supposed to be in contact with people, but there's many apps and softwares out there now where you can have group video calls. Maybe it's a time where you can get together with a bunch of friends you haven't spoken with in a while and just have a big video chat. You've got lots of time to do it, and it's a great way to stay in touch and stay connected and still make you feel human again. Because it's very difficult when we're isolated and we feel stuck and we're restricted in what we can do. And none of us have ever experienced anything like this in our life before. So it's gonna have some influence moving forward, I think, in how people are living. And there's definitely some good that can be taken from this and bringing people closer together. I believe that it's gonna make people a lot more grateful and appreciate the smaller things because we realize that they're actually the big things. And then I just wanna emphasize as my last tip for you and suggestion is really use this opportunity now as leverage, as a turning point for you to take control of your life. Let it be the turning point so that you can move forward and take massive action and figure out what you want to do. Oftentimes, it's the pain of things that happen in our life, the events, the setbacks that create so much pain within us that we never want to go through that again. We never want to experience it, that it lights a fire and we never look back. Use this, use the energy, use the time, use the motivation to take your life forward. You have such a great opportunity now with all of this time to create something that you can look back 10, 20 years from now and be like, I'm so glad I did that.